Hey guys, Kiddvirus53 here, and welcome to a brand new video. Now this is kind of weird because I wasn't even planning on doing this video up till now. So I'd want to be going through WWE 2K22, the showcase mode. So what happened was that I uploaded my Twitch VOD where I was playing through the showcase. Earlier today, I uploaded it to YouTube, only for the video to get blocked everywhere around the world, and I got about 14 copyright claims saying this is owned by WWE. I could dispute them. I went ahead and disputed most of them, and then in the end I was just like, I can't be asked to just wait it out, because give or take, WWE is just going to be like, nope, we're just not going to allow you to have this video being shown to everyone. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to delete the video and pretend that I never uploaded it, which the VOD is about 4 hours long, and I really wanted to share my experience with the game and 2K22 in general. So this was probably, I kind of want to say, like the first time on stream that I've actually sat down and played this fully. I did a stream on launch day, which we just explored who's in the game, and we just messed around with like matches and stuff like that. And I did this stream at the end of March, where I was just going through the showcase as you would normally do. So I did everything in one stream. The video was about 4 hours long, well, the stream, because normally what I do with these videos is that I stream on Twitch, and then probably like a week or so after they get uploaded to YouTube. So nothing edited or nothing, it's like complete raw footage. So yeah, so I play through the showcase mode, and due to everything that's happened earlier today, I was just kind of like, you know what, I'm going to review the 2K showcase, because I see a lot of people upload the same thing as what I did, and it was completely fine. And I'm sorry about the glare, there's not much I can really do about that, but I do apologize. And so basically I wanted to go through the 2K showcase with you guys, just for like as to what matches that there are. I'm not going to remember every single one from the top of my head, but yeah, 2K22, I mean, it's a lot more better than 2K20. I mean, 2K20 is bearable as time went on, but this really has done it all, especially with the new patch, as I'm recording this on the 20th of April. Happy 420. They just released a new patch with a lot of exciting things I've not even looked at yet. But yeah, 2K22 does hit different. If you have not bought this yet, I would highly recommend it. So I kind of wanted to go through the showcase and my takes on it, how I felt as I played through this, and so forth. So the showcase focused around Rey Mysterio during his time, a little bit before WWE, and then it goes all the way up until Payback 2020. It starts off with Halloween Havoc, probably the greatest cruiserweight match of all time, with Mask versus Title against Eddie Guerrero. Now, as I play through it, I lost the match, so it's no surprise, and I am aware of the cutscene where if you lose the match, Eddie will take off Rey's mask. So I am aware of that. It's a nice little cutscene. Now, all I will say about the showcase, first and foremost, is just I just did not like how the commentary during the matches and for how some of the matches turned out, because there was quite a few weird ones on there, and what I just did not like about it, and it did not get picked up on stream, was the dramatic music in the background as you're playing through the matches. So that is something that I just really, I couldn't get myself into it. Those are probably one of the flaws that I had with it. But besides from that, it kicked things off so well. Rey versus Eddie, so I managed to beat that match second attempt. Then we move forward with Wrestlemania 21, again against Eddie Guerrero, another great match, and I lost that one as well, and then I beat it second attempt. Most of the matches from the showcase I cannot remember for the top of my head, as to, from what I watched when I watched it for the first time, but WrestleMania 21 was one of those ones that I cannot remember too much about, and they seem to have done it so well. And what I kind of liked about it was how they kind of transitioned from in-game to actual, as it's happening in real life. So I don't know how people have managed to upload their gameplay of the showcase. There's a few people that have, cropped it, which is what I kind of done, but I just could not be asked because, being me, I just like to upload the raw footage. So yeah, it kicked things off pretty well, Rey versus Eddie, and then we get to the tribute show where he faces Shawn Michaels. Nice little additions. I can't remember the guy's name on YouTube, but he does show some things where you might not have seen during the showcase. So there's Eddie's lowrider in the background and stuff like that, which is a nice little touch to it. So Rey versus Eddie happened afterwards. Good match. Not that I remember too much about it, but I do have the tribute show on DVD. Rey vs Eddie is one of those ones which it's nice to see happen. Obviously Rey's commentary says it all throughout, even though when you're playing through it with the dramatic music in the background, you can't really pick up Rey's voice that well, which is probably one of the flaws that I had when it came to playing the matches. But other than that, I was hooked. I was hooked on it. So we had Rey versus Shawn in what seemed to be a really good match. Then we go through, I kind of want to say it transpired from 2006. Now, there are some bits people have mentioned, and I will agree, because it's kind of weird how WWE and 2K deal with Legends contracts because they're weird. So we did not see the likes of Kurt Angle in the game. There was no gameplay of the 2006 Royal Rumble. But we kind of moved forward through, I think it was Judgment Day of 2006. Rey vs JBL, I mean, I can't remember too much, but I remember watching the match. It was alright for what it was. I mean, Rey vs JBL, and I think it was his first title defense as well. So yeah, that was decent. And then we moved forward, a bit more forward. I can't remember entirely what match came up next. But as far as I remember, as we moved on, we got up until 2009 with Batista. Obviously the infamous line, "I'm gonna rip your head off." Batista turning on Rey. We got the match, #1 contenders match on SmackDown. Really liked the 2009 SmackDown Arena. Can't remember the match off by heart. So yeah, it was a alright match as well. Really enjoyed it. I can't remember the feud that much, apart from just Batista turning on Rey and then things happened. And then we moved on to 2010, which I believe that was what was the contenders match from Batista. So Rey was going up against The Undertaker at Royal Rumble 2010, and probably one of the best matches on there. I will agree. There was a cutscene where The Undertaker had his nose busted, and I kind of like how they've added they nitpicked some stuff here and there to add to the showcase, the cutscenes. Very, very nice stuff. So that was pretty good. Oh yeah, 2008 Cyber Sunday, that was against Kane. I think that was no holds barred. There was a nice match to see as well. Really liked the Cyber Sunday arena. I kind of miss those ones. Kind of miss those pay-per-views where you get to vote on what match you want to see on the night. So that was pretty cool. And then we had, I think it was Rey Mysterio versus the Miz WWE title match. That was short-lived until Cena was like going to go for the title, which would have been nice to see added into it. So we had that. So yeah, Rey versus Kane was alright. Same goes with Batista. The Undertaker was good. And then 2011, sorry about that. So 2011 we had Rey versus the Miz for the WWE title, and yeah, I think we've seen this before in 2K15 showcase. Obviously we had Cena versus Rey in the showcase before, and that turned out good. It was a shame that it was short-lived. At least Rey won the title, but still, I wish they could have done a little bit more. The other thing that we had was Summerslam, and I think it was 2009, 2010, I cannot remember. That was with Dolph Ziggler. It's nice to see a classic Dolph Ziggler in there. I remember a little bit from the match. Turned out to be good than I imagined when I looked back while playing. So that was good. And then as we move forward, so I think it got all the way up until like 2011, until it got a little bit weird at the end. Strange matches at the end of the showcase. So we had an episode of Raw. Actually, there was two matches. One against Samoa Joe, which I believe it was for the United States title, which I think this was a WrestleMania rematch in which Rey won. I think this was, yeah, I believe this was for the US title, because I think Joe squashed him at WrestleMania, and then the night after Rey won it back. I think that's what happened. And then we had another one against Grand Metalik, which is very strange, but I looked at it, I looked back at the match on, you know, WWE's YouTube channel, and that turned out to be pretty good. Nice luchador styled action right there. Loved it to bits. And then it came to the end of the showcase, and then we had a bonus match where you get to unlock Dominic Mysterio, and then that match entailed the father and son tag team against Seth Rollins and Murphy. Now, I initially thought this was going to be for the SmackDown tag team titles, but I think that happened a bit later on, because Rey and Dom won the titles from, I believe it was the Dirty Dogs. But yeah, I mean, hey, if you're going to add Dominic into it, then, you know, at least that was the match to go. I would have believed that they did like Rollins versus Dominic at SummerSlam. That would have been a nice touch to it, with, you know, Rollins having the classic Rey attire. But yeah, it was what it was. And that was pretty much the showcase. There might be some matches that I forgot from the top of my head, but all in all, it was a really good showcase. But as I mentioned, dramatic music, Rey's commentary, it really did not entirely do much for me. I kind of like the old classic showcase where you just have the original commentary with like Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, Byron Saxton at ringside. That would just fit easily. As far as the transitioning goes, as much as I liked it, I think this was, you know, a bad thing in terms of content creators like myself who stream on Twitch and then later put it onto YouTube, which is why I probably got the copyright claims. And I'm pretty sure there was a way to turn those off. I could be wrong about that. I kind of like the old classic showcase where they done the cutscenes in game, and they managed to pull it off correctly, as from what happened IRL. But hey, it wasn't a bad showcase, but it's not great. I mean, there are some matches where I just think, like, why is this in it? Like the Samoa Joe Great Metal Elite match, I would have expected that they could have done more, you know, especially from, you know, his WWE debut. But obviously, most of the guys that he faced around 2002, 2005, and so on, obviously all of those guys are left, either they've gone to AEW or somewhere else. So, you know, it's a big shame. I was expecting, when I looked at the showcase at first glance before the game released, I would have thought we got the likes of Psychosis and Juventud, because I believe that they faced Rey before. I can't remember exactly where and when, so I would have thought that would have been a nice touch. But you know, obviously you do want to focus the history between Rey and Eddie at the start, and then World Heavyweight title and how it went on from there, really. But yeah, obviously 2K have picked themselves up from 2K20. Obviously there was no showcase in 2K20. Well, there was, but we had the 4 horsewomen, which it was good, but obviously game physics and stuff didn't really pull out so well. But this has really, you know, it's knocked it out of the park. I say it was an alright showcase overall, but I wish that they could have done a little bit more in terms of matches and how they could have treated this a lot better. I'm not saying it's bad, I just wish that there could have been more variety of matches and how they could have done stuff with, you know, for content creators like myself, as mentioned. So yeah, but overall it's an alright showcase, but obviously it's not one of the best ones that I've played, comparing to other showcases that I've played from the previous games. But yeah, 2K22 is a good game. I would highly recommend it. Obviously DLC's out soon, so that is something. And yeah, I say it was a alright showcase. If you haven't played it yet, I would highly recommend it. But don't be surprised how it goes at the end in terms of the matches that you will get to play. So yeah, I think overall, if I was to rank this, if I was to rank this compared to the other showcases that I played, I say it's more like of a B tier. Again, not perfect. 2K picked themselves back up, obviously, but it's not the greatest showcase mode that I've played. So yeah, but still, it's good for what it was. So I kind of just wanted to do a bit of a review with the showcase, and if you haven't picked it up yet, feel free to. This is the deluxe edition, so I managed to get this 3 days early when this released, as I normally do. But yeah, Rey Mysterio 2K showcase in a nutshell. I really wished I was able to have the you know, the playthrough, but obviously YouTube and copyright claims and stuff. But make this for what you will. If you haven't already, again, check it out. But still, I just wish that there were a few things that they could have changed around and how they could have approached it. But you know, testing the waters, I guess, after what happened with the previous game. So yeah, that is basically my review for 2K20, 2K22 showcase. Why did I say 2K20? That is my review, and yeah, that's about it. This is just a last minute thing that I decided to do after what transpired. So my VOD, 4 hours of footage of my playthrough, is never going to be shown. I really wish I could do something about it, but this would have to do for now. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening and may have the decision now to check this game in terms of Rey Mysterio in general, if you are a fan like myself. And yeah, so that's my review. Do check out my Twitch, where I'll be going live. I will be doing some 2K stuff here and there. So yeah, I really wish I kept the VOD on Twitch, because I feel like that would have benefited a lot more. But yeah, but knowing me, I just download the VODs and then just immediately put it on YouTube whenever I feel like it. But I did not expect that I was going to get the video blocked everywhere. So make it for what you will, and hopefully this helps you in order to buy a 2K22 for the showcase. But still, overall it is a good game and I recommend it. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do want to follow me on social media and follow me on Twitch, links are in the description down below. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.